Welcome! Now it is time for the semifinals. Hoo-hoo-hoo! And do we got a good match for you in store now, party people?
It's not only the semifinals, it's also a rematch from earlier.
Yes. Sometimes in life you gotta live with your mistake, but sometimes you get a do-over.
Yeah.
So
And there's a chance for a actual redemption arc.
yes, that would be so awesome. So let's just go to the semifinal screen. Like our contestants that
Yeah.
our gamers are ready to battle, and let's see if anything has changed. The equipment seem to be the same for both players, and a fist bump because these two are friends. They have known each other. They played a lot, and Tove told me he was super excited to see if he can, as he said, his ninja way of getting a redemption arc on camera. Ooh, here is a very strong start for Niklas. Spectra Aura and Soul Shield in the arsenal.
And it's interesting to me that Niklas is, as first seed, has the chance to decide whether he wants to go first or let Tov go first.
Yes.
And it seems like Niklas started to begin.
Yes, I would agree 100%. the biggest punish is if Tove gets the channel lightning value.
Yep.
But it's like he has only 3 cards that
Yep.
punishes you, and you play a lot of auras that you want to get out, because there is a draw that gets Niklas two auras quickly into the game, and then you're pretty far ahead. And now Niklas doesn't need to call the judge to giving a thumbs up, because he's like he knows the interaction now.
They know this.
And there's another ball lightning. This one is only coming for 1. So here we might see a block with the boots, actually. If he has a blue in hand, this seems very tempting. Because this blue ball lightning will actually deal 3 damage.
Let's see here.
Yep. As predicted, there's a block with the boots, and the soul shield is ready to do some work here. Here's the line I want Tove to do. I want him to... No, not do that. I think Tove is a little too focused on getting the max value out of this ball lightning, because this card represents also 4 damage, but it's so easily blocked by the equipment. And now he doesn't get to Arsenal. The line I would have done here is to activate Aurora, make it a Embodiment of Lightning, and swing the weapon at the aura, and then Arsenal the last card. It's sad that you lose 2 ball lightning effects, but now we get the worst. I mean, it's kind of like a sick play, because if 2 knew there was a defense reaction in Arsenal, this is kind of like a genius play. But now he doesn't have the embodiment. It's not that bad, because he drew Arc Lightning into E-Strike. But still, Niklas gets to keep his aura.
And it's always a tough decision facing Prism and other illusionists.
Oh.
Do I want to target the auras in play, or do I have to go face? Because I'm the aggro, I have to take initiative and keep my foot on the gas.
Yes.
But if the illusionist, Prism in this case, managed to stick around, block well enough to keep a healthy life total, and continue to build board with different Spectra auras, there is no way Tov will ever be able to get rid of all of them.
Yes. And here we see he actually didn't Arsenal the Soul Shield, quite a heads-up play for Niklas. He had it in hand. Yeah, because he wanted to have a yellow in hand. Makes sense.
And he decides that it's unlikely that he will be able to use the full value of the 6 blocks for a Soul Shield.
Yes.
It's easier to just send 13 in Tov's way.
Yes.
Because even though Tov is the aggro and the aggressor in this matchup, he still has to send some kind of damage.
Yes.
Niklas' way can't, in Tov's way.
Yes. So here's the problem Tove is facing. He's just taking so much damage. And the much damage you take, the scarier the auras become.
But what do you imagine? Do you think Tov rather take damage to face than face like a card like, for example, Genesis, or any aura that would be sticking around?
Aurora should be able to pop the auras with not that much difficulty. So I think Tov would rather see a yellow aura than a 7 attack to his face. Here's the E-Strike, putting this on bottom, and most likely drawing a card.
Yep. Since the Arc Lighting already gives go again for the next attack.
Does the channel give go again no matter what card you play next? Funnel or something.
Current funnel.
Yes.
Get it up here.
Because it says if your last
action card has to be a lightning.
Yes. But what does the rest of the text?
The next action card you play this turn gets go again.
Oh, so now he has a very cool turn, because now he has this from Arsenal as he put it back. So it gets go again. And then he is going to play the channel funnel. It gets go again, and then the snatch also gets go again, threatening a card. So now we see the power of the Arc Lightning giving every this attack +1 damage, which is pretty strong.
And I guess Niklas has been thankful for not having to face Arc Lightning alongside Ball Lightning,
Yes.
but it's still bothersome to have to pitch
Yes.
and block physical damage in the same time.
Yes. So he gets the ability to use the boots now.
Mhm.
To block out Snatch, but then he still has to give another card, and now Tuv has already closed the gap with the life.
Yep.
And even if he blocks out the Snatch, is still a 0 for 5.
Yes.
Yes. Oh no, he's using the boots now.
Oh.
Ooh, this, if he doesn't have a defense reaction, this might hurt him.
Yeah, and it's such a tough call to make.
Yeah, it's hard to predict.
You have to bet on
Yes.
to having exactly Snatch
Yeah,
left
because
in hand.
now it's a foil Snatch, so it's even stronger. Coming for 4 with Go Again.
Mhm.
So now he can keep going if it hits.
Does he have Sink in Arsenal now?
So the worst punish is if Tuv draws a blue, because then he can activate
Ah.
Grasp of the Arcanite. That's 1 more
Oh,
damage, and
yeah.
then Sing the Sword, and that's 4 more damage.
Or just set up an Lightning Surge.
Yes.
Embodiment of Lightning.
Yes, that's also scary. So this Snatch is threatening a very, very powerful swing for Tuv.
And it seems that Niklas is willing to block with 2 cards.
Yeah, but
Do you
then
think,
Tuv is happy. I talked to Tuv between the rounds, since he's my friend, and I said to him, I want you to play the resource chest, which would be very good right now,
Mm-hmm.
because then he can swing the sword or make an embodiment
Yeah.
to keep and arsenal the card.
Yeah.
Because now you could kind of get rid of the haste spending.
Yep.
Because that card will keep giving Asner value
And
throughout the match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know Tove was also considering.
Playing the defense reactions.
Yeah.
But here's the sideboard card I begged Tove to put in.
Yeah.
Vaporized Shock.
Yeah.
Ooh, isn't the both an instant? Can he try to like punk him now? Oh yeah, do it response now, Tove. Do it now.
What's it called?
Just write Shock. It's a Vaporized Shock. It's one of the split cards, so it's kind of hard to read on the on the screen. But it destroys auras.
So you have to do 1 damage.
Yeah, both are instants. So Tove could then, in response, ping Dusner for 1 and destroy this haste bending. But he's gonna use it to give Go Again to this lightning card.
Yeah, makes sense. But I mean, do you mean if he could have done it in response to the Spectral Shield being
made,
Yeah,
to destroy it. And now Asner's like, huh? What's this card?
I didn't see this last game.
Yeah, because Tove forgot to side it in.
Mhm. And that's interesting. It's one of those cards we have read it before.
Yes,
but I think at the latest I read it was at the pre-release.
yeah,
Who
plays it?
I haven't seen it since.
Does he have to do arcane damage to destroy anything, or can he destroy a 0 cost even without doing damage?
Destroy an aura permanent with cost X or less, and or up to X aura tokens, where X is
Yeah, so he has to
the
deal.
total arcane damage you dealt.
So he has to deal 1.
Yeah.
Because then even the cost is 0, but you can choose 0.
So I am curious about how Tove decided to order these. He would be able to target the Spectral Shield with Vaporize and then do 1 damage, right? It should be.
Yes,
Because both are instant.
Yes, you can choose first, but Asner, I think Tove chose the damage first, and then Asner paid the 1.
But I meant he could simply target the shield with the Vaporize, because he had done no arcane damage anyways.
No, but you can't target anything, because the target is also X. It's up to X targets. So you have to deal 1.
Yeah, that's why. Alrighty.
Yes. So as I think the card is resolved is that you don't need to target before.
Mm.
So you play both sides, then you play the shock, and then uh, then after the shock is resolved, then you try to resolve the vaporize.
Mhm. And Niklas keep on getting good use of his resources.
Yes.
So he both paying for Arcane and the Phantasmal Footsteps. And here we go again.
Here we go,
And,
all in.
and if this in some magical wonderland would get popped, he would get another copy of
Yes.
his spending.
Yes. So he has go again, but Tuv can protect himself with defense reaction there, but I think he's gonna save it, which makes sense because his hand is just going to attack
He has 1, 2, 3 ball lightnings.
and a lightning card.
Yeah.
So that lightning card would get +3.
Yeah.
Ball.
Ball number 1.
Ooh. Oh no! Niklas drew 2 0 blocks.
But I mean, isn't that is an alright turn in the sense that much damage that are coming his way is not physical anyway?
No, it is physical because he doesn't have the arcane. This is
Yeah,
just
it's
ball
arcane.
damage.
Yeah, it's
So
just
this is
buffed.
horrible for him.
Yeah, no.
And he already has tunic, so it feels bad to pitch for the shoes.
Mhm.
This feels like a much closer game than the last game these guys were playing. Because now Tuv, he's down 5 life, but he's definitely in the driver's seat.
Mhm.
No, you cannot block with Genesis, Niklas. I know you want to, but it sadly blocks for 0. Yeah, so I think Tove is just happy just playing these 4 cards because you get the first +1, and then the next card gets +2, the next card gets +3, and the next card gets +3.
Mm.
That's a pretty good rate. So this is a 0 for 4.
Yeah, and just imagine if the last card in Tov's arsenal would have been anything else but a
Oh,
defense reaction.
If it was like a arc lightning, oh
Yeah.
my
As
god!
anything with go again would
Yeah,
have been,
oh, here he gets the value. This is good. This is good. Gets to block for free.
but it will, if I understand correctly, you didn't, since this doesn't deal damage, it doesn't get buffed, right?
No,
Yeah.
it has to. It takes that it has to be able to deal damage.
Mm.
So Tuv is going to send the sword instead. So he's gonna make an embodiment. So now, so Astor is like, huh? Does it get pumped? And sadly, it is a lightning card, but it's not an action card. So
Yeah.
it only deals 2. So Tuv was happy sending. Oh, I know why. Because the last ball lightning is a blue one.
Mm.
So he's already has it covered with the boots.
Yep, yep.
So it would give damage to this last attack, but I think you have all your equipment and a defense reaction, so you want the embodiment, so you are not able to brick next
Yep,
turn
yep.
and keep the pressure going.
Niklas, does it take 6?
Yes, going down to 9, and then
So let's see here.
what to activate, and we might see here
Genesis and
Genesis, because it's gonna resolve this one, and if it draws a blue, it's Genesis time. I see a blue, yeah. So this should be Tunic Genesis. No, huh? I think two might be shortcutting, and Niklas is still thinking. No, he was happy not playing Genesis on Tuve's turn.
Mm.
Oh, there's a sting and a ball. Yeah, so
he needed that yellow pitch.
yes, but he
Something
had
like that.
another yellow.
What else is there? Do you remember what Niklas has in arsenal?
No, I don't remember. If it's an Arclight Sentinel, this might be a comebackable game.
That would be something.
Why does two? Why? I think Tuve is. I think Tuve is scared of the erudition, but
Mhm.
I would have given. I would have given the block, the equipment
Sit-
here,
Yeah.
and the reaction. Or it might be Tuve that is trying to fish to get the ping as well, or get him to use tunic. Yeah, there's an
Yeah.
Arclight Sentinel, but we still have the boots. Is there any way to tricky get the boots away?
I mean, he could draw another arc light. That would be something.
Yes, I'm just thinking. So Tuve might he he might use the helm here.
Do you mean
Ooh,
just to fish?
yeah,
Because there are no cards left in
yeah.
hand for
So here
Niklas.
here Tove gets, if he had used the helm, Aster had to play the sentinel on Tove's turn,
Yeah.
and then Tove would have been able to play uh, a Goge card, but he didn't might want to do it because he had the Sting plus Ball combo.
Mm-hmm.
So this is interesting. I don't think Tove has an instant.
No, because we do.
Yeah,
There is.
we know all the cards. It's the defense reaction in Arsenal.
Yeah, that does nothing.
Yes, and it's the we know his hand. So I think if I'm Tove here, you take the one and then you play a lightning card so you can make an embodiment, and you
Yeah.
can also make a rune chat just to ping for more.
He has to do something because
Yes.
this is very bothersome that he cannot activate his boots and get an action point because he has no instant.
Yes, but
So,
he's still in an okay position.
he is, but this is not the hand that he would have liked.
Yes. Here we also see Tove kind of getting punished by not using the reaction.
Yeah,
Because he can't arsenal a good card here.
Yep.
So now he's going to use it to deal 1 damage.
Yeah, or maybe Niklas even will.
Tunic? Nah.
Nah.
He takes it.
Yeah.
So now it blocked 1 instead of 3.
Yeah.
But it dealt 1, so 2 value, baby. Okay, this is exciting. This is what the format about. It's like getting down to the nitty gritty. There is a Euro edition in hand, but Tove has so much armor, so I'm not sure if Niklas is going to attack with it.
No, I don't think it would do anything. It's. I mean, if the Sentinel just dies, he might as well, because I think he had. It looks like he has Shimmers of Silver. It's not what's it called, Spectral
Tove might,
Passing Mirage.
Tove might get not be very punished because of this Arclight, because he didn't do any attack, so he can't like pressure him. The Sentinel is getting blocked. Tove can just give him equipment. He doesn't need to use any cards.
No.
So he's pitching. How much floating does he have? Does he have 2? Yes. So he's going to send the attack at Darklight Sentinel. No, he's keeping the. He doesn't want it. Yeah, but this makes sense because he keeps the embodiment anyways.
He keeps Ball Lightning around.
No, he keeps Sting.
No, okay, Sting.
Yes.
So Sting and not Gone in a Flash.
Yeah, it's a lightning card. It gets go again when you use an instant.
Yeah, I can't figure out the name of it.
Yeah,
We'll figure.
we'll figure it out. It's a common from Rosetta.
Yeah.
So he gets the IP and draws up Gone in a Flash, Lightning Funnel, Blink. Ooh, this can be interesting. So if I'm 2 here, I'm just take 5.
Yeah.
I don't care.
But how powerful is the Sting with the setup that Tove has at this point?
It's not that good because it only pings for it makes all the attack gets 1 more damage.
Yeah.
But it doesn't do what you want it to do.
No. And you expected this. Here's the equipment block. No cards needed.
Yeah, so now it will be attack for 1, and play the Shimmers. Take 2, play Shimmers, and Arsenal the last card. So I would just like to point out that this Hassan Bending has been here the entire game.
Yep.
So he has gotten a lot of value out of that card.
And I can't imagine Tove getting rid of it now at this point.
Yes.
Because it would mean if he's getting rid of it, he's also giving Niklas an aura. A Spectre Shield token.
Yes. So the Sting here represents 4 attacks. So that's 0 for 4. So it's good. It's different. I'm just thinking about the sequence. So this is 1 Arcane and 4 Go again. Then you play Gone in a Flash, and you blink it, then you get it back. Yeah, and then he's probably gonna use the funnel for the sword, because then this thing is 3 damage, but then the funnel is also 3 damage, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like you can do whatever you want, but it can't give you an embodiment.
Yeah, it's probably probably the best use of a blue at this point.
Yes, so he might want to use it. Yeah, I think he's going to try to present 4 arcane, because that's a breakpoint for the blue he used.
Here we go, blocking for 4.
Yes, kicking up the breakpoint. Because Aster is low as well. All these 4 attacks are scary. But now Tov gets more value from the arcane damage.
Mm-hmm.
Let us see what comes next. Yeah. If this blink only had been 1 hand earlier.
Yeah, would have been something else entirely.
Yes. So here's a line I would like to point out. So even if Tuv blocked with the defense reaction,
Mm-hmm.
and both of his chest piece and arm, then he would still have helm, chest piece, arm, and shoes. That's 5 to block the erudition, and would be 7 life up.
It is a big difference, and I mean, I understand the point of you really want to get as much value out of your cards as possible,
Yes.
of your cards as possible, but there is also the risk of you getting maybe not greedy, but funnel-minded, that you really, if you have a set goal, I want to use this card for this purpose, it could be that you miss opportunities that you would have been had otherwise. Because at this point he only got like 2 value out of 5 instead of 5 out of the.
Yes, because the erudition is scary, but it's like the matches go so fast that it's hard to use the, and also we have seen creepers be blade break 1 the entire game. The phase purgatory is perfectly fine as blade break 2.
Absolutely.
So I think if 2 was on 13, this game would not have been close.
Nope.
But he's still in the driver's seat. Asner has only 2 cards left, and 2 is going to present now Funnel, which is 0 for 3, and then the Gun in a Flash, which is 0 for 5. So this is scary.
So, but he has Blink left, right?
No, he played
Blink to
get it back, to get the Gun and Flash Black.
Yeah, exactly.
Which he did in Link Step, because the damage is done.
Yeah.
And he still can get the card back to play it. Or no, it's he did it in Resolution Step, because he didn't have go again, so it didn't matter. So it's after damage. So it's coming for 2 and pinging for 1. So the big question here is, he could have just swinged the sword and made an embodiment, which is 1 less damage. Or he could have made he could also have made the Rune Chant, which is also 3. So it's the same. The thing I'm a little scared of is that Asner has to give something more, but he still is able to use the Shimmer to pressure.
Yeah.
And
the issue being that I have a hard time seeing, since there's no way, if Tov doesn't let him, he won't be able to keep. He may keep 1 card.
Yeah, he can keep 1 card, because this is 3, so he can go to 2.
Yeah, but he won't only have he won't have anything else than a yellow pitch. It depending on do we know when Niklas Arsenal at this point? If there would be like a Herald for 1, it would be insane to have a pitch, yellow pitch.
Then he can pay for the popper if there's any poppers in Tov's deck.
Yeah.
But this is it's definitely a razor sharp line to walk here for Asner. Let's see if he managed to get it. I think Tov is most definitely in the driver's seat, but the scary part is that often how illusionists win is that you pressure, but you keep the auras on the field, and then it comes a point where you get a worse hand, and then they still have all the auras which have poked you down slowly, and then you're in big trouble. So I think I wanted to attack with the sword and make an embodiment, just to be sure that
Yeah.
your next turn, the only way to brick is to draw 0 attacks.
Yeah. And like, he, for example, he could draw in hand like the one he had before with no instance to give go again.
Yes.
And that was the arc light turn. So that's, I guess, it was the best out of a worst scenario. He would have to kill the
Yes.
arc knight sentinel anyway. But if he had an instant that turn, he could have used his boots.
Yes. So he
Then-
actually takes it all, and now this is 4 and 1. So he has to give more than one card here. He takes the arcane,
When he goes
and
down
then he
to
gives
one.
tunic and a card.
Yeah.
So he kept one card. So now Asler is almost going to present lethal here.
Let's see if we can find out what's in his arsenal.
Yes, that might be the difference maker. Oh, a snatch. Yeah. So if imagine Asler is one more life, I think he still is going to block with the tunic.
Yeah.
Because and then you have the go again for the snatch.
Yeah. And I think I know what it is. I think Asner has it's called Passing Mirage. One of the
One of the other auras. Yes.
the one that makes it so that you can't be popped.
Yes.
Your first attack can't be popped.
Yes.
That's it.
So he makes a spectral shield.
So he will attack with stuff and then play
Yes.
it as a chain ender
Yes.
that does nothing.
And Tuv could also he could have had 0 equipment, but he could have been at
There we go.
been at 7 more lives this
Yeah.
game. So let's see. How does Asner get out of this one?
And Tov gets to keep a full forehand
Yeah,
and has
I think
has a lightning press in hand as well.
the
It's
Tuv can't play the sting here.
No.
Because then if Asner's hand is blue arclight and yellow,
He gives
that's not so bad because he has no way of giving his board go again. Because he can't crack the gloves to get go again. Yeah, he would for sure do that.
yeah.
Yes. So Tuv smartly is like, if you have if your arclight in the hand, then you can't use it now. Oh, Tuv is gonna get punished here.
Oh, and it seems like Niklas has to sink.
Yes. But still, now Tuv can make an embodiment, or he can just start with the sword.
2 mana floating.
Yes, so he has to get another card, and Asner has no block. Is this it? Because he has no defense to give for the breakpoint. And he has a spectral shield. Yeah, but does he have another 3 block though?
I think there is a shimmer left in hand.
No, don't Arsenal. Oh no. I think he should have sent it.
It doesn't.
No, okay. So no. Oh, he's making a rune chant.
This is it.
That's
Yeah.
my man. What a clever play. I was so scared. Yeah, he has to have a defense reaction. Yeah, he's laughing. yeah. I think we're gonna see a fist bump fairly shortly now. Yes, and he did it! Let's go, Norway! Sorry.
Well played.
That was a very close game. Tuv got his redemption as he wanted. It looks like the sideboard card he brought in, it was not mega impactful, but it felt like the deck was much smoother for Tuv this turn, and he got to do his thing. He got to do like the Aurora thing, and it's like it's powerful.
Yeah, but would you say that was there any like really insane turns? It was still like constant big output of damage, except for the Arclight Sentinel turn.
Yes, the damage was just like not. You never got over 20, I think,
No,
but it
but-
was always over 12.
Yeah, it's a good mixture also.
Yes, and it's hard to block.
Also arcane and physical damage every time.
Yes, and what the what the cyborg card did was it was not a defense reaction,
No.
and it forced Osler to pitch a card.
Yep.
Which he most likely didn't want to do.
Mm.
Yeah, so no. Big congrats to Tu, making it all to the finals on LL Aurora, where he will face one of the two Sens.
Mhm. So it might have been a bit, could have been yesterday's final as well, like Aurora versus Sen.
Yeah, that for sure. It's like you were just playing CC
Yeah.
all over again, but with slightly more powerful stuff. That match is definitely not going to be long, so it's going to be interesting to see who can explode onto the scene. And we will be back shortly.